If you are a man, you should be doing something that builds your awareness and allows you to reconnect to who you are in your core, in your soul. The benefits of meditation are just unbelievable. The time that you put in, the effort that you put in is nowhere close to the amount of benefit that you get. I have meditated for, I think, over 150 hours. If you look up on the internet benefits of meditation and you click on like images, you'll see a middle-aged woman and it's gonna like list out all the benefits: enhanced mood, improved mental health, balanced emotions. These things are good, but it's not the most impactful part of meditation. Like I said, it allows you to reconnect to who you truly are. Us being humans, we have doubts, negative thoughts, negative feelings, emotions that just don't serve us. We do things that are not good for us. And then we go and act in the world based off of these feelings, all these experiences. We use these and we go act in the world, try to make our lives better. Sometimes we make them worse. But for the most part, people want to make their lives better. But the thing is, it's hard to improve your life if all you're thinking about in your head is how bad everything is all the time. I'll give you an example. Let's say you have a whiteboard and there's scribble all over it, black marker scribbled all over it. That's like you, your childhood, your past conditioning that you've gone through. And now as an adult, you become 13, 14, 15 years old, you're getting older, you are becoming more aware, more conscious. You want to start to improve parts of your life. So what you start doing, you want to draw a beautiful picture on this whiteboard. But if you start drawing a beautiful picture, you're going to be drawing over all the scribble, all the black conditioning that you went through in the past. What meditation allows us to do is erase that whiteboard, clear it up, and once that's all clear, your core, your true desires of who you want to become and what you want to do in life starts to come out. And you can draw on this whiteboard and you can see it clearly because all of the scribble that happened in the past is gone. That is the power of meditation. It allows you to reconnect to your core, to your soul. If you pay attention, we have two parts. One part is the very animalistic part. The other is more of a spiritual, more of a infinite part, you could say. The more you lean into the animalistic, the more pleasure seeking you are, the more spiritual you are, the happier you are, the more connected you feel to different things in your life, to yourself, to your loved ones, to a mission, to the universe, to God. Meditation allows you to have your values in check. Allows you to act from the part that isn't pleasure seeking, but is growth oriented, focused on being the absolute best you can possibly be. Whatever created the world, it gave us a conscious will. We are able to choose what actions we do and even what feelings we feel. But we have to start to integrate the animalistic part of us, because if we constantly live from that part, we're going to be limited. Because if you live as an animal, animals do not have control over their feelings, emotions, or actions. They just do what they were programmed to do. And because we're conscious beings, humans are conscious beings, we can choose. We want to live from the animalistic side or more of a spiritual or more from the spiritual side, where we integrate our animalistic desires and then we become like this perfect balance. We are fit and healthy, but we also have close, intimate connections to people in our lives. This is what meditation allows you to do. You tell your body to sit down and to listen to you, to focus on your breath, to reconnect to who you are. If you want to start getting control of your life by first mastering your thoughts so that you're not living lost in your head, trying to constantly feel like you're trying to break through the barrier within. When you feel free, everything just happens so much more easier. It's a lot less of a battle and more of feels like you're working with nature instead of against it. When you sit down, when you center yourself, you focus on your breath, you're teaching your mind that you are in charge. You tell the body to sit down and you tell it what to do. You tell it what thoughts to focus on. You tell it when to speak and when not to speak. You're not really supposed to talk. So you're controlling your speech. You're focusing on your thoughts. You're controlling your physical body because you're sitting down and breathing. And once you start there, you get that one point. Even if you meditate for 1 second, you focus on that one point and you start doing it more and more until you can make that the way that you live your life. This is the most powerful tool that I have found that I have used in my life. Meditation can set you free from any self-limiting beliefs or anything of that sort. A framework that I came up with on my own is if a thought is growth-oriented, non-judgmental, benevolent, positive, then it's a thought that I want to focus on and grow and expand. If it's none of those, I just get rid of it. You don't need it. And it's your mind. You can choose what thoughts you focus on. If it does not serve you or the greater good or your mission or helping you push past your current limits, then you don't need the thought. It's your mind. You can choose what thoughts you have. That's the difference between a weak-minded and a strong-minded individual. This will allow you to become a master of your thoughts, speech, and actions. It will end the suffering and all the limitations in your life so you can go and focus on what's important, which is making your life better, making your loved ones' lives better, and just doing good. The fastest way you can implement this is to put in music with no words, just instrumental or whatever, just a sound, no words, and put a 10-minute timer. And you just listen to your breath. Listen to it, feel it going in through your nostril, going down to your stomach, and then filling up your chest. Feel it with all your 5 senses. If you have a smell in the area, wherever you're in the environment, focus on that smell. Focus on the 5 senses. Feel the energy of your breath. That's meditation. So you can start off like that, or I have an app that I use. It's called Calm, or you can use Medito. These are all in the App Store. Medito specifically, it has a 30-day course you can do to help you build a habit. It's all free, not affiliated in any way. Just try the app. It's very cool. Helps you build a habit. You do it for 30 days, you get used to it, and you continue to do it. If you want a more in-depth video on how to actually do meditation, you can comment down below. I'll see you in the next vid. Bye-bye.